are set and ready to go now on 15 and 16 for the semifinals. Bernie Hipkins against Kyle Bull. Bernie looking to win today and move into a four-way tie for most stars on the Pop Witten Pro Tour with 11. He starts out through the middle.
It's a rematch of a big match these two had a couple years ago, I think, or a year and a half ago.
I believe they bowled in the bracket at Mount Airy at some point. Might have been the day Kyle was on his world record run. What a shot! Wow, that is a Dave Jones minus the 10 pin. The T-shirt budget safe for now.
Certainly Dave Jones-esque.
Although I don't know the 10 would have gone. If you look at how that missed.
Yeah, agreed. It would have went in front of it, I think.
Yeah. Kyle Bull answering with 6-pin. Kyle at 6, right in the face.
All over it.
Even start, 10-10.
You get the feeling it's just a matter of time for this young man.
Yeah. I mean, when you're able to set a 13-game world record in one tour and break the Duck Pins Forever TV record in another pro tour, you think it's coming soon. You'd think. Second frame for Kyle. He's got a tough opponent, though.
Nice takeout on a heavy hit.
Yeah, that's a good 8. That's a good 8 break. 3-6 makeable. Kyle's going to have them both. No, he misses left. Kyle 10 out. Second frame for Bernie, working on a spare. Off the side. I thought that went a little shorter. They didn't quite get through the ball. 4 count. You see anything off on that shot?
Looked like he walked to the right a little bit.
See if he can make the adjustment here. He did. Got ripped off. As far as I'm concerned, it was a good spare attempt and leaves the 10 behind.
So if you're Kyle there, no hurt.
No hurt at all. They give Bernie 4 on 10 out. You get a 4-pin lead out of that. Not sure if there's anyone in the Bull family tree that's watching this match right now, or the Hipkins family tree. You know, you all watch a little bit of Duck Pins Forever as well, Richie, or anyone else in the Hipkins family, Bull family?
Kristen is probably out there watching somewhere.
Well, to the families.
I believe she's on vacation.
Families of the combatants. Hello and welcome. And don't cheer too loud. People might look at you weird. Third frame for Bernie. Solid 5.
Bernie definitely has the Western Maryland demographic.
Yep. That's a unforced error there. That's a similar mistake in the release that he made on his 4 count. Just pushing the ball wide, not getting it out in front of him. That's an overcorrection. 33 in the third for.
Like the same thing. Looked like he walked left, towards the right a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Kyle and you're trying to get your first star, and you've got to go through Bernie Hipkins to get a chance.
You have to pounce on this.
And you see 4 count 10 out and a missing twice. You gotta
pounce.
You gotta punish him.
That one got away from him.
Trying to give it back, and he ends up with a 7-10 off the side. Fairly harsh, but this would be quite the way to make your first 7-10 on Duckman's forever. Doesn't get it.
I feel like most people shoot the 7-pin first when you're a right-handed.
I do.
I do too.
Not that I've ever made it, so why would you take advice from me? But you'd think I'd throw it hard enough to make it, but I Yep. And as he said himself, he was, quote, not too bad. So, in his Hall of Fame induction speech, he said he had the world record for 3 games, 655. He said, "You know anything about Duckmans, you know it's not too bad." So it's a little more than not too bad. It's like otherworldly.
But that's humble.
Incomprehensible.
Humble Jeff.
Yeah. I would hope, Jeff from whatever comfy cloud he's watching from, hopefully a comfy cloud, whatever comfy cloud he's watching from, but hope he is at least enjoying a little bit of a youth movement that there is. There's a lot of younger bowlers that are beginning to take over some of these Pro Tour events, while also there is still a strong group of veterans that are making consistent routine appearances. 6-pin for Bernie. Spare here making a 5-pin match.
More of a typical Bernie ball there.
Got it. So 5-pin match. Bernie with the 5-pin deficit, but even on hits. Bernie being the more experienced here, you think you just got to keep plugging away here, and maybe Kyle, who hasn't been in nearly as many of these situations, is gonna make a mistake here or there, miss a single. Just of course what Bernie did, but. Waiting
for the gamer.
There's a foul ball that got thrown back onto the field. They got to go someone else to get it.
It's not like the baseball game where we get the streakers and stuff. You just get the.
We get the George streaker.
The question is, though, if that were to happen, do we keep the camera rolling?
No. Spare fill for Bernie. Now the ball's back. Heavy hit. Trips the 7-10 in unison to leave the 3-pin.
Fortunate break. That could have gone in a lot of different directions.
Most of them bad. That's about as good as that break could have gone. Out of those 3 pins, that's probably the one I'd want to shoot. Give me something in the middle of the lane, and we take care of it. I'm sure Bernie will take care of it. He does.
That's a good single to shoot at for Bernie's ball, too.
Yep. And he does move left though to shoot it. He doesn't throw it up the right side. Where I think Kyle throws it a little more up the right side of the 3-pin. I throw it how Bernie does in that I throw it left to right in the 3-pin, even though it's sort of in the middle of the lane. Spare fill for Kyle. Heavy hit. Ends up with 7. 2-6-10 split. Three-pin lead after 4. An open frame here. We'll be trailing after 5. Kyle does hold the wood, 10 out.
Still 2 big pins.
65 to 62 plus. And Kyle going for his first professional star in either tour, but his first in the pop win. Bernie's going for a record-tying 11. Kyle is the only one in the Final Four who does not have a star. Both Matt Buckingham and Lloyd Thomas, they've each got one. Stone 8-pin for Kyle. I think from this point on, including the finals, any makeable like this, it's a must. Can't afford to drop these. He's got it. 75 plus 3-6 for Kyle.
Needed that there. You don't want Bernie to get too comfortable there.
Now the 6th frame for Bernie. He's working on a spare. Solid 10. One of those balls that remind you why there will probably never be a 300 yet.
Yeah, really good extension on that ball.
That ball doesn't strike.
Follow through.
I think this is a tough side here for Bernie, shooting this 10. He's got it in the face. If I had to guess, I think he prefers shooting the 7 than he does the 10. If I had to take a guess. Lead for Bernie. Hits are even. Got 4 frames to go before we find out who wins the star. Sorry, who bowls for the star.
Oh, a little extra lift on that one. You don't see that.
You think that was intentional?
I don't know. That's a little extra lift on that. For him, especially.
Might be too late to see the release. No. It
you don't
like
see that too often.
Seemed like he held on to that
his
one.
ball, yeah.
Held on to that one a little while.
You're so used to not hearing the sound when he releases it.
Normally it's buttery smooth. And that one is another errant spare shot. Keep the lead back. Kyle has not led. He led in the 4th. And the lead changed in the 5th, and Bernie has had it since. Get it all. He's in the way of it. Did he strike? He did strike.
That was a strike.
Sorry, we are obstructing view, but he actually did strike on that. I don't know that he hit the head pin, did he? Was it ultra light?
I don't think that he did, honestly. You can tell by the body language, he didn't like that.
So now, Kyle down 3, but has a hit in hand, and it is a big one. It's a 2-ball count.
That's a big swing. Especially if you could do something on it.
For the double. Off the side again, watch out.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, still moving around a little bit.
It is going to fall short, but Kyle with a gift right now. He can make this head pin and take a 7-pin outright lead on Bernie Hipkins. That's a mistake. 6-pin lead and a missed single. Holds it for 10.
And Kyle will be the first to tell you, you have to take advantage of those against a guy like Bernie.
Right about now is where I'd expect Bernie to answer right back. Bernie can count mark, take the lead right back. Bernie in the 8th. Heavy.
Well,
Kyle trying to help him.
Southwest special.
Leaves the 2-1.
But if you're Kyle here, you have to put that behind you. Go up the next time and bowl your friends.
See if Bernie can slide this. No, he picks the 2 out. On the wood ball, takes 1. It is a 7-pin match. Good ball, Matt.
Oh, 6 pins in the corner. Bernie's going to want to set up here. Little foundation frame.
Well, you need a mark here. You need a mark here, otherwise Kyle's going to go mark and shut you out. You need a mark here. That's a great break. Heavy hit sprays him around, ends up with the 6-pin only. Bernie, this is a must. Got it. Matt, the things I say aren't mean, they're factual. Kyle Bull now to answer in his 9th. Beautiful ball.
Really good ball.
7-pin.
Fast 9.
That's textbook definition of 9 off the deck. Kyle wants to have it. Got this one. Maintains his 7-pin lead headed to the 10th. It is 124 plus, 117 plus.
Huge box here, especially this fill. This fill ball is humongous.
There is a path here for Kyle to shut Bernie out, but that would require a double. Getting a mark and count here in the 10th, however, will force Bernie to double. Pretty much any kind of mark and count. Unless it's a really bad mark. I think anything like 4 spare or higher, and he could force Bernie to double. Taking a little extra time here, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if he's waiting for.
I think originally he was waiting for his ball.
Waiting
not
for
sure
his,
now.
Waiting for his spare ball.
Oh, there we go.
Waiting for his spare ball to come back. He doesn't want to have to wait for it once he started the frame.
And that's smart. The last thing you want to do is have to use a ball you don't want to use.
Very, very smart gamesmanship there. How many? How about all of them?
All of them.
Big fist pump there out of Kyle Bull.
That's a nice rebound there after missing that head pin for the spare, coming back like that.
Kyle only needing 4 pins now to force Bernie to strike twice. Kyle can strike again and get 4. to shut Bernie out. Kyle doesn't strike on this ball. Bernie will still have a chance when he steps up. Kyle off the side for 7. Bernie will have a chance. Most Kyle can shoot is 154. If he gets there, Bernie would need 2 strikes and 8 to win the match. Right now, Bernie needs 28. Needs 26. Kyle finishing at 152. Bernie needs to strike twice and hit 6 for the win. Anything less than a strike on this ball and the subsequent ball, Kyle Cole is going to bowl for the star. Here we go. There's one.
Oh, there's one.
We'll watch it again. 1 down, 1 to go. Bernie must strike again. Needs 1 more strike and 6 to win the match. Bernie, a great break. Was a good ball, but he does catch it high. 6-pin last to fall. You put it on there heavy again. Where does this one end up? We'll find out. Bernie must strike again. Does he have it? He's got it!
Carries it.
Hall of Fame clutch from Bernie Hipkins. 2 in the 10th. He's done the hard part. He now needs 6. Let that strike take effect. There's your score. 152 for Kyle Cole. Bernie at 147. He needs 6 for the win. Here we go. Well placed, flat hit, pocket
Great time for that
5-7,
one for Bernie.
and Bernie gets it done in the 9th and 10th. Spare double 8 to win 155-152.
That's what Hall of Famers do. Kyle bowled a great game, had a great weekend, but that's what the Hall of Famers do.
And Bernie is now 10 frames away from potentially entering into a 4-way tie with John D'Antonis, Walt Brooks, and Don Dove for most stars on the Pop Witten. Bernie currently at 10. The record is a 3-way tie at 11.